Hello, welcome to my counseling
Thank
session.
thank you.
I'm Enoch Chumabwaji.
I'm Felix Adbeko.
Oh wow, that is nice name.
Thank you.
I like your outfit. You are
Thank
looking
you.
good this morning.
Thank you.
Before we begin our session, I would like us to set few rules that will guide this meeting. But before that, let me find out, do you have any rule in mind that we can observe to guide us?
If only you can keep our conversation here secret, I don't have any problem.
Oh wow, wow, that is nice. We are going to keep our conversation
Okay.
or meeting here confidential. That's what we call confidentiality. We are going to observe confidentiality. What that we are going to discuss here remains between two of us. It is not going out. So feel free, open up, and let's talk. But I want to record our meeting. Are you okay with that?
I don't agree to that.
Oh, you don't want us to record our meeting.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. So what brought you here this very morning?
Thank you. I have a situation at hand. For the past 6 months now, I feel lonely. I feel rejected, and the only thought that comes into my mind is to be alone. And when I am alone, I also have suicidal thoughts. So it's like the final solution to my problem is to die. When I die, then that brings the end to my problem or the situation I'm facing. So I decided to come to you for help.
Oh, okay. So if I heard you right, uh, nowadays you feel rejected, lonely, you have distanced yourself, and the
Yes,
thought that comes in mind is suicidal thoughts.
yes.
Um, what is the cause? Why have you distanced yourself when you feel rejected?
It just occurred to me like I wasn't like that. Like I'm a sociable person. I like having fun. I have so many friends. Um, but I don't know how it started. It just occurred to me that people don't like you. And when you get closer to them, they will reject you. So due to that, for me not to be offended, I have to um, be alone.
But you mean you were sociable,
Yes,
having friends around you,
yes,
and all of a sudden
yes,
you feel rejected
yes,
by all.
yes.
Like how?
It's
Can you
like
tell me?
when let's use church and my workplace for instance. When we come for church and we close, and when I see people group, okay, 2 or 3 people together having their own conversation. At first, I will join them and we will discuss things together, we will have fun together. But now, it's like when I see them, I say, no, these people, they are talking about me. So now I'll not even get closer to them. I'll go away. And I'll be thinking about their conversation. It's like I'll be thinking about it in a way that it will have a negative impact on my life. And I don't know. And even when the pastor preaches, I feel like the pastor is talking about my issue. Somebody reported me to the pastor. And I normally complain that I accuse my wife. Maybe something happened in the home and she has told the pastor. That's why the pastor is preaching against me. So at times I don't feel like coming to church. I even told myself that the pastor is not like um, saying the truth or telling the truth because what he is saying is not directly from the Holy Spirit. Because my wife has told him what I've been doing in the home, that's why he's also using it to preach. So it has affected my religious activities and also my relationship with God. Yeah.
Then I can see you are worried.
I'm so worried.
Wow. And due to that, I can see that has impacts or negative influence upon you and your friends. And even as you right, you said your workplace, your boss and your co-workers.
Yes, one way or the other, it has affected me negatively because my workplace, for instance, or let me begin with my home. My home, I used to have fun with my children and my wife, but now I've stopped. I think that they have to respect me, like to be a man, they have to fear me. Okay, so when I come home, I have to do something for them to be afraid. Okay, I don't know. So it has broken that band of relationship between me and them. And now when you come home, I'll be alone. You'll be watching the TV and I'll be in my room. Okay, and they have also not like they don't what is at all happening. They don't also understand. And my wife has been questioning me about it, and I don't know what to tell her. I can't figure out what is happening. And I just really have to distance myself. I need a certain a room of respect that they have to give to me. So I have to do something for them to fear me. So, and secondly, my workplace also, it has created a negative impact. Okay, when it comes to socialization. Yeah, at first I used to have time with my workers, and we both all go to the office of the manager to have fun. And we eat together, lunchtime or leisure time. We won't go have fun. But as from like the past 6 months now, I've stopped, and they have been questioning me the problem. I don't have any answer. So I just want to say that I want to be alone.
And it means let's look at this. It means even what you are going through also has had negative impact on your productivity at workplace.
Yes, I would say, but not really. In my workplace, I used to work. I work as I used to do. I work normal, but like when the secretary comes with a presentation and I see an error, at first I will not only underline it, I will call him or her to make sure I correct her and I teach her what to do. But this time around, I'll just underline it and call her to take it back. And it will take some number of days before she will come with the right work. So I've seen it is having some negative impact on productivity when it comes to the work side.
And you are worried.
I'm so worried.
Let's come back to home. You
Okay.
said you want to find respect. So you are developing strategies and means for your wife and even your children to fear you. Is it because of the rejection or is it because you feel that you need to distance yourself?
It's like that. It just occurred to me that why are you so close to your family? Why don't you distance yourself or what? So the thought that occurred to me that okay, they have to fear you. You are the man. So when you get home, they have to be shaking. So you have to do something. So now I will not give them face. Okay, I will squeeze my face when I come from work. I'll just greet in some way. Then I'll go.
So all these factors have contributed for you to develop the feelings of suicide.
So the result is I have to be alone.
So
Okay, so when I am alone, then the suicidal thought comes in. When the suicidal thought sets in, then the final thing is commit to die. So I even tempted one day and I took a sharp object and wanted to kill myself. And I will not say, fortunately, maybe one of my children appeared and he called my name and I hide the object. Yeah, so it's very serious. That's why I've come to you.
And it's terrible
Seriously.
because you want to distance yourself and you just want to take your life as well.
I don't know what is happening to me, so I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay. But have you reflected to know some of the causes that has led to this thoughts?
I
And
don't
do you
know.
feel people have rejected you?
It just occurred to me that you are being rejected. You are not needed. You are not part of human beings. It's like you. It just occurred to me. I don't know the causes. It's something that came and I have to accept it.
But at first it wasn't like that.
No.
Okay. Looking at your issue at hand, I could see you have developed certain thoughts and you have assessed people around you, and that assessment has led to these thoughts. At first, you were closer to your friends, your wife, your children, your boss at workplace, and your co-workers. But now you feel like these people, they don't like me, they don't need me anymore. So it could be that your assessment has developed to that level. So, and anytime we develop certain assessments and perceive that people don't like us, the consequences is that we distance ourselves from them.
Okay.
So, as you don't know the exact cause, it could be that you have concluded about the feelings, about the thoughts people have towards you.
Okay.
But I will suggest to you, I will give you an assignment so that in our next session we will delve much into it. I suggest that as you are going, at first you were closer to people, you are a sociable person. You are a sociable person as you came out, we see. So, can you go um, and try to get closer to, for example, your boss? If you go to work, you greet him, and if there's any document to pick up from his office, you do so as you used to do. Your co-workers, you flow with them, having chats with them at the boss office, and also your friends, the people around you. Um, can you try in a way to at least get closer to them once again?
It's like maybe you see, I've distanced myself for a very long period. So I'll feel shy, like when I try to get closer to them, they will also reject me. They feel like, so why are you coming back? You have been behaving some way for this number of time, and now you want to come back. So maybe it will be very difficult for me to. So I want to stay like this. And
No,
not.
you as well go give it a try. Get a journal. I mean, get a book.
Okay.
As you are approaching them,
Okay.
take notes.
Okay.
Those who receive you and those who reject you.
Okay.
Those who receive you, look at their reactions, note it down. And those who reject you, note down their reactions. When we meet, you will look at it.
Okay.
Again, when you come home, your wife and your children, try to create a conducive environment, a loving environment. In our next session, we will look at this. So on that note,
I will give it a try.
okay, thank you. On that note, we are bringing this session to a close. By our next session, when will you be free?
I think a week today.
A week today. What time will be appropriate for you?
Exact time like today.
Like today. All right. Then thank you for coming
Thank you
and
too.
see you next week.
Thank you.
All the best.